The Vigilant floated in silence, but silence no longer meant safety. The rift's shadow followed them. Every system flicker, every unexplained pulse in the hull, every flick of static through the coms. Crew looked to her, to Liora Kane, the Earthborn cadet who now carried more fear than hope in the hearts of her peers. And in that silence, she heard it again, one word, clear, unbroken, unavoidable, soon. The cadets broke into factions. Some feared her, believing she had cursed the ship. Others admired her, believing she was the reason they had survived the rift at all. In the mess hall, words turned sharp. She's the rift's anchor. Get rid of her, and we'll be safe. No, she's the only reason we're still breathing. If you exile her, you sign our death warrant. Liora entered mid-argument, and both sides fell silent. Dozens of eyes burned into her back as she sat. Forks stilled. Conversations died. She no longer needed whispers to know what they thought. A transmission from the Galactic Academy broke the stalemate. High Command wanted Liora returned, not for protection, not for training, for containment. The order was clinical cold. Earthborn subject Liora Kane is to be isolated and studied. If she resists, force is authorized. Her stomach twisted. She wasn't a cadet anymore. She was property, a specimen, a weapon they feared more than they valued. The galaxy wasn't preparing to save her. It was preparing to dissect her. Word of the order spread fast. Some cadets stood with her. Others whispered of compliance, of survival through obedience. Even among her friends, loyalty cracked. One approached, voice shaking. Liora, if they want you contained, maybe it's for the best. Maybe they know more than we do. Her chest tightened. If they cage me, Earth burns. That's what I saw. That's what the rift showed me. Her friend lowered their eyes, and in that silence she knew, when the time came, not all would stand at her side. In secret she returned to the Academy's scanner still stored in the Vigilant's cargo hold. The same scanner that had once branded her with the crimson mark. She touched it. It flickered, it awoke. Symbols she had never seen before flared across its surface. Hidden layers buried beneath its standard readings, and there written in ancient code, translated through instinct. Not learning was the truth. Earthborn weren't just anomalies. They were conduits, bridges between the galaxy and the wound in reality. The rift wasn't chasing her. It was calling her home. The alarms came before dawn's cycle. Constructs. Not one. Not a squad, a swarm. They fell from the rift like burning rain. Jagged ships cutting through the void, their claws tearing space itself. The Vigilant scrambled to battle stations. Shields flared. Weapons screamed. But for every construct destroyed, 3 more emerged. The rift had unleashed its fury, and the galaxy's Academy ship was its prey. The Vigilant shook under the assault. Bulkheads collapsed. Atmosphere vented into the void. Cadets screamed, scrambling to man guns to patch shields, to keep the ship alive. But no matter how hard they fought, the swarm pressed harder. The Vigilant was breaking. On the bridge, Admiral Theric slammed a fist into the console. This is no battle. This is execution. And then his eyes shifted to Liora. Unless you can do what only you can do. Liora closed her eyes. She didn't touch the weapons console. She didn't issue orders. She listened to the whispers, to the rift, to the fire that had burned inside her since birth. And then she spoke not with her mouth, but with her will. The Vigilant pulsed. Energy surged through its veins. Shields flared brighter than stars. Weapons spat fire like thunder. The constructs recoiled not from the ship, but from her. For the first time, the swarm broke. The whispers merged into one, no longer fragmented, no longer broken. A voice, ancient, inevitable, direct. Liora Kane, Earthborn, conduit, come home. Her breath caught. Her fists shook. The rift wasn't offering. It was commanding. And deep inside she knew the truth. She wasn't just Earthborn anymore. She was something more. Something the galaxy had feared for centuries. The swarm withdrew, retreating back into the rift's black wound. The Vigilant floated battered, broken but alive. On the bridge, cadets stared at her in silence. Some with awe, others with fear. Admiral Tharic broke it with a whisper. You are no longer a cadet, no longer Earthborn. You are something else. And for the first time, Liora accepted it. Not with pride, not with fear, but with resolve. Earthborn no more. The rift has called her home. And soon, the galaxy will witness the truth. Subscribe now so you don't miss Part 8, The Final Convergence.